pretty long pre-season. Yeah, we sort of sent 9 guys down to Casey last week. Got some good game time in. Alternately, the rest of the group, had a really good hit out at Casey the day before on the Friday. So yeah, look, we're pretty pleased with where we're at. So Tom's had a sore big toe for probably 6 to 8 weeks. Probably got gradually worse after the first JLT game. So we felt, we needed to look to set him up to have a good year, especially as he's probably going to be taking on a bit of the second ruck role as well. And he, we've given him 10 days off legs and he's improved significantly, but we feel again that it's not about round 1 or even round 2. It's trying to set him up to have a good year. So because he's improved so much by deloading him, we're going to do that for another 10 days or so, and then really it's about how much work does he need to get up to play, and we're not quite sure about that, to be honest, at the moment. We're very encouraged about how it's progressing. Yeah, and we think Tom isn't going to be a huge amount of time out, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so Jack again, had started training with the group. As he was sort of transitioning into boots, his big toe got a little bit sore. We're very conscious that he's had some soreness around that foot. Originally, obviously the plantar fascia last year, and then he had some bone soreness on his third toe. And now it's sort of his big toe, which, look, it isn't significant, but again, it probably warrants us unloading him for, a week to 10 days and then reloading him again. The fact that Jack, hasn't done a lot of training with the group may mean that that reloading period needs to be a little bit longer. But again, we haven't put a time frame on that yet. We want Jack's foot to feel good, and we want him to feel good training in boots before he plays a game. Clayton, has been reported, just had a knock to the knee in that sort of second JLT game, which has probably taken a little bit longer than we thought, but he was really good on Monday. Even though he didn't join in with the group, he did some good work with the rehab group, and he'll look to train tomorrow with the group. We fully expect him to be okay. Jordan trained fully on Monday with the group. He's over any issues. He'll train fully again tomorrow and be available. As will Alex Neil-Bullen with the quad, and James Harms, who had a minor concussion at the beginning of a training session. Didn't play JLT, but he obviously played for Casey on the weekend, and he'll be available as well. And Nathan's similar. Yeah, he did a full training session on Monday, and he will tomorrow as well. Yeah, look, Paddy, again, as we reported a couple of weeks ago, started running, sort of tweaked his strength program a bit, which seems to have been showing some positive results. So we're pretty pleased with how Pat's progressing. So Vander's, again, has been really slow with that ankle, but he's now run outside 3 times and has pulled up really well from each session. So again, it's pretty early in the rehab process, but we're pretty encouraged about how he's going. Obviously, it's great that everything's starting again. We're really excited about the year. We understand, and we're probably pretty pleased that we're coming up against a really strong side, who have been touted as being right up there by the end of the season. So it's going to be a great test for us. We're looking forward to being tested, and we feel we're pretty well prepared and looking forward to Sunday.